Here we go, Dwittyy here, and welcome back to episode 2 of Planet Coaster. I'm sticking with the time-lapse kind of template just for now, just while I get sorted with the park, which seems a bit odd. I don't want to start doing time-lapse and then start doing live. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this episode we are going to be working on a couple of flat rides. So the first one I've just placed down, second one you'll see in a bit, and I've actually recorded a lot more, so I know what this will look like, and it looks great. I love it. I am so happy because it's minimal effort. It doesn't require any form of, sitting down and being very particular. Sorry. Don't know why I added the extra T on there. Yeah, there's King Coaster coming along. Nope, it's still closed. I forget to open it. So if at some point you realise that people aren't going on it, it's closed, and I forgot about that. But I fixed that afterwards. I also wanted to try and add the arches to the actual ride itself, and then add a sign onto it. So adding the Forge, because that's the name of the ride. It didn't work as well. It kind of worked, it kind of stuck out. I just left it. We get the idea. And then another arch for the exit. It's more, this part of the park is more Jurassic. Definitely going for a more Jurassic theme here. It's it's very difficult to work out what I'm going for because it's very rocky, a lot of spruce kind of trees, wooden and thatch buildings. It's kind of caveman-y, but at the same time not at all. So I'm messing around with it. It's fun. Whatever. I think it's very Jurassic. And next episode, we're going to be working on a coaster. And that coaster turns out amazing. So hopefully that won't be very far in the future. There's a lot of rock work here. I tried to differ this one from the other ride. So the queue is the same sort of style, which I didn't really intend. But I wanted to change this one up a bit. So I found these arches made out of bones, and I thought they would work perfectly. So I laid down a rock foundation for the queue and the ride, and then I added some sticky uppy rocks where I would place the archways. These archways also have lights on them. There's two of them, one with lights, one without, and I thought I'd add the ones with lights because it adds lighting to it, which works well. Now the other thing I wanted to talk about today was it is the 30th of March today, which means that Roller Coaster Tycoon World has been released on early access. Now, I haven't bought it. Well, I originally bought Roller Coaster Tycoon World, but I quickly refunded after the beta, that is. And I've had a look at the stream they've recently done, and if we were to take out the actual stream itself and just look at the core game, my personal opinion from what I've seen so far is it's okay. But that's it. So, watching it, and if you saw Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and you didn't see any other coaster game after that, you'd go, yeah, they've made an improvement. It looks like a better game. But now, because Planet Coaster is out, you have to compare Planet Coaster to Roller Coaster Tycoon World. And when you do that, you quickly realise that Planet Coaster is much, much better. Now, it does have a lot more in terms of content. Everything is basically there. There's a lot more scenery, there's a lot more coasters, there's a lot more flat rides, there is a lot of park management, there's a lot of finance stuff which I saw, which some people were very into. I personally quite like the management. Not a big fan of dealing with finances to the detail that they've done it to. So but that's personal opinion. If we were to take out a bias, I would say it would have worked well 5 years ago. But now, with Planet Coaster here, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't really be taking away from a Planet Coaster video here by talking about Roller Coaster Tycoon World. But it's a big sort of period of time for us coaster park gamers, because we've had really nothing. Well, we all know that. We've had nothing. There was Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 over 10 years ago, And there's been other sort of smaller, mobile, or just not bigger games in terms of size and quality of coaster game. But now we have got 3. The 2 aforementioned ones, including Planet Coaster, which you're seeing now, Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and then Parkitect, which is more of a Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 styled game, which I'm happy. I don't play Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, it's not my kind of thing. I'm more of the 3D kind of guy. And it's good. It works well if you're a 1 and 2 fan, because it's still that isometric view, but it's updated, and it's continually getting updated, and there's a lot of community on it. And something I want to congratulate Frontier upon with Planet Coaster is their community and their community management, because this game is a big game. And when you look at a game of this quality and size by a company who you'd consider fairly big, you don't really consider community that well. Well, you consider it, and you say, okay, companies should look at it and go, okay, let's manage our community well, let's listen to our fans. But not many companies do that well. But Frontier are bang on the money. They know exactly what their community want. They are just simple things like liking and retweeting YouTubers' videos, or saying, like I saw a video they posted on Twitter the other day from just somebody who had posted a video of a dark ride they'd made in the game, and they'd gone, look at this dark ride that somebody's made, it's epic. And it's great. I love seeing that, because it means they're really involved. Now, of course, this is very early on, and there isn't going to be as much of a fan base as there will be when the game is properly released, so they might not do that as frequently, but the intent is there. The fact that they want to show it, and they want to help people out, and they want to support people who play their game is fantastic. And Roller Coaster Tycoon World, Atari, they don't do that as much. Oh, their game isn't out yet, I know that. But when you look at what people are saying about it, they feel very isolated. They don't really come out with all of their stuff for the community. It feels very, we're going to deal with it in the studio, and then we'll decide when to show it to you. And that will be it. There's a thick line. But Frontier, there's a very, very thin line, because everyone who plays or who works at Frontier, we've been led to believe, it wants to play this game in some aspect. So you see them come on streams and be like, look, this is beautiful, I just want to make coasters. And they could be acting. They could be acting and saying they want to play this game. And in other words, they should be an actor, not a game developer. Because it really feels like they want to play this game. And I love that. I love the idea that you're playing a game made by people who also want to play that game. You know. But I'm just adding some rock work here. A lot of rock work, because I'm giving it that Jurassic feel. And the thing I added over the queue, the building, I wanted to mess around with it, because I'd seen other people add some stuff to their queues. Add a little sort of roof. And I tried it, and it looked okay. So I kept it. I probably won't do that for every single ride, but just the way I made this queue, I thought it was fine. So like the forge here has the arches with the lights, and the other one doesn't. So each queue has something different, and I think that works. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of the video here. Next episode there is going to be a coaster, so I hope you're looking forward to that. I'm still working on the coaster as we speak, and this is a great coaster. But look at this, I feel like these tall trees really add to it, and it does look like a Jurassic kind of park. And I think the other area I'll make it will be a kind of piratey area, because that's the easiest to do. But for now, just have a look. It's beautiful. I love it. It's definitely set in stone now, the Jurassic, this prehistoric theme, and I like it. So I don't know about what you guys think, but I will find that out in the comments. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like and comment, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.